This is the Irontrader. The pits just closed here at 2:30 about 20 minutes ago, so we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels will be posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude, your daily chart. Okay, real quick review. I was pointing out this negative divergence. What do we have here? Negative divergence. Sold right off. MACD, the green crossed over to red, sold right off. These were your two first signs that says this is going lower. Once we crossed below here and held below the 8-day, the 21-day, boom, she's gone. Now you're below the 50 SMA here. Now, look at this 8 SMA here. You're rolling over big time, okay? You're right now below that 21-day, just like you were here. Okay, and this is the time of the year. It's not going to be like this. That really you don't have the demand, okay, for the crude, for the gasoline, but you do for the natty gas. Okay, so here's what we want to look at here. Okay, so what we want to look at is where we're going to go on the downside. So look at today's low. It was 82.15. So you want to follow these candles right on down here. Okay, so we come to this candle here. You got 80, 88. We have on this candle here, we have 79.61, 79.34, and then we come all the way down here. You basically got 78.14, which lines up very, very nicely here. 78.62, that's your 100-day, but your big target here is 77.53. That's your 200 SMA here. Those are always key support. So see how you have room here on the downside here, because your RSI here sitting at 30. Around 37, that can go much lower. This MACD, much lower. So this is going to be the target here, 77.53, and then we have to see when it gets down here, what it's going to do. Now, and then the futures open here at 6 p.m., watch and see what happens, okay? So today, if you've been watching this here on a daily, this started to rally up, and it was trying to rip up, and actually the candle turned green until it hit that 50-day, and then nothing. Right on down. This is why you put, you trade the charts. You put your 8, your 21, your 50, 100, 200 day. That's all you need. Put price channels on here. Use candlesticks. Keep it simple. There's many ways to trade. You can use clouds. You can use Fibonacci. You know what I'm saying? Keep it simple. That's how you make money. Okay? So here on the upside here, well, you got to get above this key 50 SMA here. 84.93. Very, very difficult. If you can close above that, then this is going to be your target here, 87.76. And then we have 88.46. Your key is going to be this 8 SMA, 88.96. And then your 21-day sitting at 89.26. But right now, this is looking very, very bearish. I've been short all the way down here. So this is looking good. Again, if you can get above that somehow, then we look to this candle here. You're looking at 90.27 there. We looked at the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 90.35. Then we look top of here. You look at 91.88. Then we come over to this candle here, 92.43. And you had 93.10. You have 94.17. And then you retest 95.03. Now, the big resistance up there was 95.05. It went to 95.03. 2 cents off. Not bad, okay? But this is looking, see the series of lower highs and lower lows. This is just ass ugly here, man. This is going lower. There's no rhyme or reason, okay? So bottom line here, look at your big key levels here. Look at your 100-day and then look at your 200-day, and we'll see what happens when it gets there. Now, a bottoming pattern is you always want to have either a higher low or you want to have a red dog, which basically it goes low and then it closes up higher. Then you have some kind of a bottom that you can go against here. Now, but what we got going here is you're just fighting this thing the whole way. Well, this just looks lower here. All right, let's take a look here on a weekly and a monthly. Okay, monthly chart. Always been pointing out this 21 SMA here. Boom, lost it. She's gone. It's early for the month here yet. Don't get me wrong, but next target here is going to be that 78.60. Okay, that is going to be big boy there on the old weekly chart. Now, here on daily chart here, well, I was pointing out here that maybe this 8 SMA can hold. You know what I'm saying? There's no hold here. But we have to see what happens because you got some time in the week here. But you look at this RSI, oh, nasty. Now you look at this MACD here. This is starting to roll here, and this is starting to roll over there. See how that goes? Always pay attention here to your MACD and your RSI. So now what we're doing is we're looking here for this 21 SMA here, 79.02, and then we're looking here for this key level here, 78.41. That's lost here. You can come right down to the 69.39. That would be your big targets, okay? Now, at the end of this video here, you have to worry here if I talk too fast or talk too slow or say, what the hell is this guy talking about? All the support and resistance levels are posted there for you. Just jot them down here, and we just trade right off of that. All right, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. Okay, natty gas, we have your hourly and your 4-hour chart. Now, came right down here to this 282, a little bit lower than what we wanted here on that 285. However, it never even touched this 200-day, rallied right on up here. Beautiful scalp going here, boom, all the way on up here. Now, what you want to do on the downside is watch this 8 SMA here. Okay, 311, your 303, your 299, 296. Those are going to be your key support levels here. Same way here on your 4-hour chart here. Just, keep it very simple. As long as this holds, see, there was that 285, came down to 282 here. But as long as this holds here on this 282, you're looking really good. It never did fill that gap, which means actually that means it's very, very bullish. Eventually it'll fill that gap, but just not today. So eventually it came right on up here, big green candle here, and now you just kind of 317, you went up to 320. So usually at the end of the day, people had a little bit of profit taking here. No big thing at all. Okay, now let's take a look here on a daily and a weekly. All right, here we have your weekly chart. Now, I've been pointing out this key price channel. See when you put the price channels up? Boom, 3.018. I've been pointing out this candle right here. Okay, 3.027. That was the key. Broke right above it and closed above it. Okay, so now your next two big targets are going to be right here, this 3.27, and then your 377 here on your weekly. Your 8-day, still well above here of your 21, 2.73. You're right above here, 2.63. Very, very bullish here, okay? RSI, plenty of room to run. MACD, just getting started. Really, really good here. When I always say, when you get these long basing patterns here like this, okay, let me stretch her out a little bit. When you get these long basing patterns, when them break out either direction, boom, she's gone. Now, if we look high here on the daily chart, I got this stretched out here, okay? So if you look at this candle here, this is that 3.027. And right here, this is the candle 3.027. So what you want to do here for resistance is I always say, look to the left of the chart, okay? So what we do is we start looking at these candles here, okay? So next one is here. If you can break up today's high was 3.205. The next one here is going to be 3.251. Okay, that's going to be very, very simple. Always watch this 50 SMA here at 3.27. That'll be next. Then we can follow these candles up here. Okay, you got 3.39 here. We have 3.56, and then we have 3.59. Okay, so if you take this channel, right across here, your line right across. Here's what you have here. That's your next level. Then we come right over here with your price channel. This would be your next level above that, 3.78, which lines up very nice with this 3.77. And then we just keep on following this right on up, okay, to your candles right there. Okay, 3.94, and then we come all the way up here to this candle right up here, which is basically 4.12. Now, if I just take this right back to normal here again, this is what we got going here, okay? So what you want to do here is when we looked at this, how you had a low, higher low, higher low, never fill the gap, and bam, okay, right on up, all right? So on the downside, watch this key 8 SMA here, very, very key. Well, first of all, you want to do is watch this because that was your breakout candle, your 3.02, and then yesterday's high at 3.055. Then we come down to your 8 SMA here, your 21 SMA, your 50 SMA here, and your 200 SMA, and you could come all the way down to 2.6, and you still be very, very bullish. See that series of higher lows? Nice. Now, your RSI here, well, you still got room to run here. Your MACD, you still got room to run here. So this is all looking still very, very good. You're breaking out on your price channel here, and you finally see how all your SMAs curling up here. Yeah, this is going higher. The key is look to the left of the chart here for your support and resistance levels. But this is the key that we're looking for here, 3.27. So now we have to see tomorrow or even later today after when the futures open exactly what's going to happen here when it gets to that level there. Okay, is it going to get rejected? Is it going to blast through? Whatever. Same thing with this one. If you can get above, then we look at that 3.77. Now just remember, all these support and resistance levels are posted right here at the end of this video here. So all you got to do is just look at them. Boom, you're all set. Ready to go. Okay, now remember, tomorrow on Friday, you got the rig count there at 1 p.m. for crude and natty gas. And then what I'll do is I'll have everything posted for you on crude and oil here before 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we get you started. All right, thanks for watching.